I am an 83-year-old Mexican citizen who loves the U.S. I would like to send the American people some very brief thoughts before the momentously important November 6 elections. My wife and I have many friends of Mexican origin in the U.S. who have always voted for the Democratic Party. I remember how happy my wife and I, as well as our friends, were in 2008 upon learning of Barack Obama's winning the presidency and believing in his promise of hope and change. Now, after 4 years, they are all very disappointed and thinking very seriously of changing their vote for the first time in their lives. Where has this president taken your country? I heard his speech at the Democratic National Convention. He is offering the same kind of hope and change and unfulfilled dreams he offered in 2008. He himself has graded his presidency as incomplete, which for me means failed. Seeing the USA from here, I am so terribly surprised at the dramatic polarization of the country, the multiplied bureaucracy, the excessive regulations, the corruption of President Obama's administration, the uncertainty and fear under which the business community is working, the lack of direction, the absence of budgets, its crushing debt, its 23 million people out of work. These are the same circumstances that caused the Spanish debacle under the socialist presidency of Zapatero. I have many Spanish relatives. One of them came to Mexico a few days ago and was telling us the very sad and dangerous situation the country was left in after 8 tragic years of Zapatero's regime. 8 years ago, Spain was one of the best-run economies in Europe, with full employment and very solid finances. Today, its economy is in shambles. Limitless spending without control and self-destroying socialist policies have put Spain on the brink of collapse. If Zapatero hadn't been re-elected 4 years ago, the country could have been saved. But President Zapatero managed to legalize more than 700,000 temporary immigrants, which required an immense addition on social spending, but brought Zapatero many sympathetic votes and, very unfortunately for Spain, won the re-election. More than 25% of Spaniards are jobless. About 50% of people under 30 can't find jobs because hundreds of thousands of businesses and factories had to shut down. Poverty is rampant, and it's going to take a miracle plus 15 to 20 years of sound economic policies to get Spain back on its feet. In Mexico, we have a saying, "Cuando veas las barbas de tu vecino quemar, pon las tuyas a remojar," which translates to, "When your neighbor's beard is on fire, wet your own beard," meaning learn from other people's mistakes and don't repeat them. There is still time and opportunity to change from a socialist policy of redistribution of wealth to one of creating multi-million jobs under a free and motivating economic society in order to give everyone a fair opportunity to work and realize their American dream, instead of socialistically increasing the jobless ranks. The United States, the greatest country and the greatest power in the world, may go the way of Spain and Greece if you make the wrong choice in the coming election, and your children and grandchildren will be the ones who'll suffer most. May God inspire the U.S. citizens to make the right choice for you and the whole world. Vote for the candidate that will save the USA from economic ruin, and watch out for fraudulent voting like in Spain. God bless the USA always. From Mexico with love. Good luck, Americans.